How y'all doing? This is Talk Real Podcast again. I have here with me
Dallas Martinez.
my daughter-in-law, my son's girlfriend, and we want to talk today about what she does, which is you want to explain to us? It's tarot card reading. You want to explain to us what it's about, and I want to explain my views. But I love you to death, and you get to share a little bit about what you do, and I'll share about how I feel about it. And then,
You guys are making it up.
so,
Okay, so I feel like I do it based off like good intentions and to help out others and advise them on what they need to hear to move forward, because when I do reading on people, I get a clear message of what they really have to work on. So then I just kind of tell them and break it down to them and put it into a summary. Based off the cards, they have a lot of definitions, but I pick or sense off based off what I feel that is going based off the person that I'm reading energy.
So, do you think that by you doing these tarot card readings, do you think you were gifted, that God gave you a gift to be able to read?
I mean, I feel like around after the time AM passed away, I don't know, I just got into those stuff. I started off with a Uno card, and I kind of just labeled them, and I tried them on two of my friends. They were like, "How do you know all this?" And they didn't even have no idea that I was using Uno cards. I never told them until I got my first real deck. Then they got shocked when I told them about it. They were like, "Wow."
So you're like Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo?
I don't know who Miss Cleo is.
I forgot she's young. She don't know who Miss Cleo is. Yeah, she was a fortune teller. She would read cards and say, but I don't know. I think she wasn't real. I don't know what she was on TV. But she died. Oh, God bless her soul.
Yes.
But she couldn't even read that. She couldn't even read that. If she would have joined tarot cards, she should have been able to know that she wasn't going to pass away. Oh, wait, that's another story.
I think when it comes to certain things about herself, it kind of get blocked because I don't think we could read ourselves, but I could read myself, but certain things are gonna get blocked because certain things are not for me to know.
Well, my opinion on this basically is, I believe God gave certain people gifts, right? This is how they use it. I believe that if you feel like you have a gift like that, you ever hear of a prophet? You know what a prophet is?
Yeah.
Some people that go into church, it's almost, I'm not even gonna say it's nothing like tarot card reading, but it's God gave them a gift to be able to tell people what is gonna happen. You know what I mean? And basically tell them their future or tell them what they see, even the present. So what I'm saying here is, maybe God gave you a gift, and you just be careful how you use it. Because me, I totally disagree with tarot cards. You know, that's just me. I think it's I think they even have evil signs up there on the cards that you may not see, and just be careful, because see, I grew up in a Christian home, and sometimes that can draw evil spirits, because you're dealing with a lot of different type of people, and if you're able to read them, sometimes their spirits can jump into you. I believe that by reading.
What you just said. So basically, what I do is every time I read a person, I send their energy right back and cleanse with love. With love.
Wait, you're from Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah.
That's next to Haiti, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever, not saying that tarot card is voodoo, but have you ever, anybody in your family ever do voodoo?
No, but my great grandmother, meaning my grandma mom, she can read you from drinking out of a teacup.
Oh shit.
If you drink out of a teacup, she can see your whole future.
For real?
Yeah.
Well,
no cards.
I was gonna ask you to read me, but never mind. I don't want to be read. I'm gonna let God read me. But I just want you to give a chance to explain yourself, what you do. I don't have to agree with it.
She don't do nothing with it. No,
I'm not saying that you want evil intentions on people.
Oh no.
But who knows where that spirit is coming from? Reading those cards, I believe that can bring bad energy too. Because some stuff you say you send it back, some stuff you may not be able to send back. Only God can send energy back. You know what I mean? And deal with certain things. You know what I mean? But I'm saying maybe God has given you a gift. Well, I'm just here to tell you, be careful with what you do, because I believe that you might have a gift. You could be a prophet, but you're just using it in the wrong direction. And some people read tarot cards for money. That's what most people do, because it's a business for them. You know what I mean? It's a business. They make money. I get that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is just be very, very careful.
That's why I always That's why I always try to pray and always talk to God and to protect me from any evil energy or anything like that. But also from another reader that I know that she seemed really good. She also said that it was just meant to come in my path, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
well, see, the thing is,
being able to,
I don't believe in that. But like I said, here we go. This is almost it's crazy. I'm gonna say this real quick. Then again, you have some people saying that people jumping around in church and screaming and shouting and hollering look like they're going through an exorcism. You know what I mean? I heard that, and then I kind of thought about that. You see people have shoes and foaming at the mouth. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, right? It's a lot of things that I'm starting to question. You know what I mean? Because let's think about it. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. I believe. I don't even know if I should even go here. But a lot of people, I'm thinking way back in the slavery days, all back then, when they was going to church and all that stuff, was they shouting and doing that stuff? Were they? I believe some things are man-made. I believe that, make a joyful noise, pray out unto him. Yeah, thank you, Jesus, we love you. But all that other stuff, now you go to church, people making it out of a show, who can shout the best. Some of that stuff I really don't agree with. Who can shout the best? Who cares about that? Who can shout the best? Now you got all these it's entertainment. Do you really feel the Holy Spirit? Or is it entertainment? Some I know when I have gotten, and then sometimes we follow suit. That's because the other person is doing it. We start to do it. You know what I mean? We follow suit. It's just like with music. I heard someone say to me, you got to be up to date when you singing music now. Listen, let me tell you something. With the R&B, I understand. With gospel, if you're singing unto God, why do I have to? All gospel music, including some of my songs too, I'm guilty. Sounds like R&B. It's we want to change the time. We should have kept it right where it was, because see, that could be the enemy too, as well. If I want to hear R&B, I'm gonna listen to R&B. You can change it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. I understand you want to attract certain people. If anybody disagrees with me, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But sometimes I feel like I'm getting so lost into this other world. And I didn't mean to bring it here, but I just get touched by this. I'm looking at, I know I keep saying this, but it's something that bothers me. When I see these church people, when you're in the service and they're praying for you, they all in it. Oh, God bless you. But after that service, they don't even know you. They don't know you. They ain't even trying to get your number and call you. Say, if you say pastor or a visiting pastor comes over, you say, I'm going through a lot, man. This and that and this and that. Then, let me pray for you, son. They put their hands on you, pray for you, right? Next thing you know, after church, they ain't trying to say, son, give me a number. Because you know what? God is not through with you yet. And I just want to give you more encouragement. Here's my number. You can call me whenever you're going through something. They'll never see you again in their life. So what was the purpose of you even getting up there doing all that? I know, listen, let me tell you something. I'm trying to get 100% right with God. You understand? And God knows if I was a pastor, I would not do things the way some of them are doing it. Here we go again. I know that's what we talking about, reading cards, but I just got emotional and talking all this other stuff. Now these pastors, It kind of bothers me. Because they're not checking up on people. They knowing people been through traumatic stuff in their life. But you know what pastors are mainly worried about? Most pastors, not all. About building their congregation so that they can get more money. Do you really care about me? I ain't getting not one phone call from I love everybody, but see, I gotta speak my truth. I'm still grieving. I've said this on other podcasts. Do I get a call from any pastor? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna talk real right now. No, I don't. Where are my church people, my family, my church family? Where are you? I got my brother Dave. He ain't no pastor. Man, him talk on the phone every day. I can come to him with anything. He calls and check up on me. But where my church people at when I go to church every Sunday? Let's talk about it, man. I'm saying, I ain't putting y'all down. Y'all can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm going to speak my truth. Instead of getting mad at me, hear me. Because I'm not the only one who's feeling like this. It's other people in your church that are feeling like this. That's why you end up losing members. That's why. I'm not being funny, but I look at these Muslims. They have so much togetherness. They're there for each other. Pastors, wake up. You're having people, you're losing people. Even this young lady, how could I even say go to a pastor? He can help you. I can't even say that today. Because pastors, most of them think they higher than God, and they not even doing the works. They only clicking the people that come to their service, giving them money. I was at a church one day. You know what they did? They were helping me out with Pampers and all that stuff. But because I wasn't paying tithes, I ain't had no money. They said, don't give them nothing else. Would God do that? So is this really about God? Or is this about you getting money? All y'all need to be exposed, and you will be exposed. You will be, not by me. God gonna expose all of y'all. Amen. Y'all gonna lose everything that you have. This is a year of exposing. So all you pastors out there that's playing with God, yeah, he's telling to tell you, y'all will be exposed. Because you don't play with that man. Some of y'all think church has become a business. It's not a business. I love God. Y'all always at the end of a sermon preaching about, tithing. Y'all been preaching about tithing for 40 years. Don't you think people already know? Either they're going to give or they not. Y'all have to keep telling people and preach a whole sermon about tithing, giving money to the church, and you're going to get paid. Yo, stop. Listen, let me stop. A lot of people going to be mad at me, but if it touched you, it's supposed to. You know, and if I'm wrong, God touch me and let me know I'm wrong. Because I know somebody's going to have something to say about this. I'm going to get a lot of feedback about this. But that's what I want. If I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong. Leave me a comment. Show me I'm wrong. Man of God, woman of God, leave a comment. Show me I'm wrong. Show me. I'm so sorry. I have to vent. But listen, let me tell you this. I'm here for you. You know, now these days, I don't even know what's right and what's wrong. Because a lot of church people are so hypocritical. Always judging somebody. But look, there's so many devils in the church. It's hurting me. It's hurting me. Like, where they at?
There is a lot of walking demons, basically, in human
in
bodies.
Church, outside of church, everywhere. But like I said, when you go to church, you're supposed to go there and feel comfortable. Yeah. Get the love you're supposed to get. You know how many people I talk to on a daily basis, like, I ain't going to church. Are you kidding me? But I'm not saying that all church, you got some churches that are realer than real. I've been to a church where guys say, I don't care about your money. I just care about your soul. Y'all ain't got to give nothing if y'all don't want to give nothing. But when you find these churches always talking about money and getting new buildings and stuff, come on. Is it really about God or getting a new building? Your building that you was in was just fine. It was just fine. Like I said, it was just fine. the building that you're in. And Dave, I want you to post this. Please. Because see, I need this feedback. I need to hear from you. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Hopefully, if you feel like I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong. And God, if I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong. Like if the words I'm speaking is wrong, show me. Because one thing I notice about a lot of pastors and people that are so into God, like myself, a lot of them will always quote a scripture on you. Well, and they'll sit there and say, well, John, in Corinthians, it says this. They will do that all day instead of talking to you real. Well, the Bible said this. Well, the Bible said love thy neighbor. But y'all going around and no gossiping. But that's all y'all do all day is gossip. So don't quote no Bible scriptures at me if you ain't willing to abide by it by yourself. Here's the first thing they say. Well, no man is perfect. But if God gave you a position, you're supposed to be close to it. Step down if you're not. Do you think if I'm not 100% ready, if I'm still smoking cigarettes or even drinking or doing things that I'm not supposed to do you think right now somebody said, James, I want you to be a pastor? I say, nope. Not right now. Until God says so. Some people say it's God said so, but it's not that. It's just they said so. They wasn't even ready. You got all these people out there claiming to be prophets and this and that, going out of church cursing and calling people BITCHs and doing all kinds of things. But you're ready? You're ready? But then you want to throw Bible scriptures at me? And y'all ain't even caring about the neighbors? I care about people. I love people. I'm out there talking to the dirty people, the homeless people. I'm out there talking to them. Even the people that's behind the scenes right now, they've been out there, I believe to Pennsylvania, talking to these people. Smelly, dirty, like the skin all messed up. Out there talking to these people. Where the church is at? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were like, where the church people at? Where they at? Why we not out there? What would God do? Not what would you do? I bet y'all wouldn't even give one of them people that stinking a hug. I'll give them a hug. I'll hug them. All I gotta do is just come home and wash my shirt. That's all. I give them a hug. So what? If they dirty my shirt up, man. Let me know. I'm gonna let you know I love you. I'm sorry, y'all. I started talking too much, but it's so deep, man, because I don't like hypocrites.
That's
I'm
right.
not, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all churches are hypocrites, but 98% of the churches out there are.
Oh, yeah.
98%. I'm just so hurt, too. I'm hurt. Because all these people get up and, oh, glory, hallelujah. Thank you, God, they're good to me. Oh, Lord, oh, God, and we need to be doing this and we need to be doing that. Do it. Who's here for me? Church people. Y'all supposed to be my peoples, you know what I'm saying? I still love you. I forgive you for not being there for me. You know, like I said, I haven't been there for a lot of people too, but God bless, I still love y'all. If I touch the nerve, I'm not sorry. Because I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking, well, my opinion, I'll say, but it's my truth though. You understand? If you disagree with me, okay, fine. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from this. But I love you guys. And we can talk like adults. If you want to come on the podcast and debate with me or either prove me wrong, be more than welcome. I'll be ready for that. Shut me up. Love you guys. Thank you for coming, daughter-in-law.
Of course.
Listen, you just keep your head up and do what God has for you to do. You know?
Yeah, just keep it pushing.
That's it.
Praying
Love you
every
guys.
day.